Copenhagen-Learning-Design.com. Welcome to the Copenhagen Learning Designs Podcast, where we explore the fascinating world of cross-cultural competency, inclusion and diversity, onboarding, work processes, education, and learning design. Join us as we discuss and dissect these topics, offering insights and inspiration to create truly transformative learning experiences. In this episode, one of the biggest challenges for preschool teachers is meeting the needs of a diverse student body. In today's classrooms, teachers are faced with children from different cultural, linguistic, and socio-economic backgrounds. It's important for teachers to create a learning environment that is inclusive and meets the needs of all children. This blog post will provide strategies for meeting the needs of a diverse student body in preschool. 1. Create a welcoming environment. The first step in meeting the needs of a diverse student body is to create a welcoming environment. 1. Teachers should create a classroom that is inviting and inclusive for all children. 1. This includes displaying diverse cultural and linguistic materials, books, and toys. 1. Teachers should also encourage children to share their own cultural experiences and engage in activities that promote cultural awareness and understanding. 1. Develop cultural competence. Cultural competence is the ability to understand, appreciate, and effectively work with people from different cultural backgrounds. 1. Preschool teachers should strive to develop cultural competence by learning about their children, cultures and backgrounds, understanding their own biases and assumptions, and adapting their teaching practices to meet the needs of diverse learners. 1. Use multimodal instruction. Preschool teachers should use a variety of instructional methods to meet the needs of diverse learners. 1. This includes using visual aids, hands-on activities, and incorporating technology. 1. Teachers should also provide multiple opportunities for children to practice and apply their learning in different ways. 1. This helps to accommodate different learning styles and ensures that all children can succeed. 1. Individualized instruction. Individualizing instruction is an important strategy for meeting the needs of diverse learners. 1. Teachers should assess each student's strengths, weaknesses, and learning style and develop individualized learning plans to meet their needs. 1. This may include providing additional support or resources for struggling learners or providing advanced learning opportunities for advanced learners. 1. Partner with families. Partnering with families is an important strategy for meeting the needs of a diverse student body. 1. Teachers should communicate regularly with families about their child's progress and work together to develop strategies for addressing any issues. 1. This helps to create a united approach to learning and ensures that the child is receiving consistent messages about appropriate behavior and learning expectations. 1. Provide professional development. Professional development is an important strategy for helping preschool teachers meet the needs of a diverse student body. 1. Teachers should attend workshops and training sessions that focus on strategies for meeting the needs of diverse learners. 1. This helps to build their knowledge and skills and ensures that they are using best practices in the classroom. Case. Ms. Chen noticed that one of her preschool children, Maria, was struggling to keep up with the rest of the class. She realized that Maria's home language was Spanish and that she was having difficulty understanding the English instructions. Ms. Chen partnered with Maria's family and developed a plan to provide additional support for her. She also used visual aids and hands-on activities to help Maria understand the concepts. Through these efforts, Maria's performance improved, and she became a more engaged and confident learner. Conclusion. Meeting the needs of a diverse student body in preschool is a critical component of creating a positive and inclusive learning environment. By creating a welcoming environment, developing cultural competence, using multimodal instruction, individualizing instruction, partnering with families, and providing professional development, preschool teachers can help all children succeed. By using the benefits of these strategies and the real-life example provided, preschool teachers can create a positive and engaging learning environment for their children and help them reach their full potential. Chapter 13. Inclusion of neurodivergent children in a preschool setting. Welcome to the Copenhagen Learning Designs Podcast, where we explore the fascinating world of cross-cultural competency, inclusion and diversity, onboarding, work processes, education, and learning design. Join us as we discuss and dissect these topics, offering insights and inspiration to create truly transformative learning experiences. In this episode, the inclusion of neurodivergent children in a preschool setting is crucial for promoting their overall well-being and success. Neurodivergent children may have conditions such as autism, ADHD, or learning disabilities, and can require an individualized approach to their education. To promote inclusion, preschool teachers can modify their teaching strategies and create a classroom environment that accommodates the unique needs of neurodivergent children. This can include providing visual aids, creating predictable routines, and using sensory-friendly materials. Inclusive classrooms also help to promote a culture of empathy and understanding among all children, and can help to reduce stigma and discrimination towards neurodivergent individuals. By promoting inclusion and individualized education for neurodivergent children in a preschool setting, teachers can help to create a positive and supportive learning environment for all children. Case. Mrs. Obermann has a student, Michael, who has autism. Michael struggles with social interaction and often becomes overwhelmed in group settings. Mrs. Obermann wants to create activities that promote inclusion and accommodate Michael's unique needs. Activity 1: Sensory bins. Description. In this activity, children will explore different textures and materials in sensory bins. Materials. A variety of textures and materials, e.g. rice, sand, pom-poms, etc. Instructions. 1. Provide the children with a variety of sensory bins. 1. Encourage the children to explore the different textures and materials. 1. Allow the children to discuss their experiences and share their findings with the class. Adaptation. For younger children, provide simpler sensory bins with fewer materials. For older children, challenge them to create their own sensory bins. Activity 2: Calm down corner. Description. In this activity, children will have a designated area to go to when they feel overwhelmed. Materials: soft cushions, calming music, stress balls, etc. Instructions: 1. Designate an area of the classroom as a calm-down corner. 1. Provide the children with calming materials to use in the corner. 1. Encourage the children to use the calm-down corner when they feel overwhelmed. Adaptation: for younger children, provide picture cues to help them identify when they need to use the calm-down corner. For older children, challenge them to create their own calming materials. Activity 3. Social stories. Description: in this activity, children will create social stories to help them understand social situations. Materials: paper, markers, etc. Instructions: 1. Discuss social situations that may be difficult for neurodivergent children to understand. 1. Encourage the children to create social stories to help them understand these situations. Adaptation: for younger children, provide pre-made social stories for them to decorate. For older children, challenge them to create more complex social stories. Activity 4. Sensory Play-Doh. Description: in this activity, children will create their own sensory Play-Doh. Materials: flour, salt, cream of tartar, food coloring, etc. Instruction: 1. Mix the flour, salt, cream of tartar, and food coloring together. 1. Add water until the mixture reaches a Play-Doh consistency. 1. Encourage the children to explore the Play-Doh with their senses. Adaptation: for younger children, provide pre-made Play-Doh for them to decorate. For older children, challenge them to create their own unique Play-Doh recipe. Activity 5. Movement breaks. Description: in this activity, children will take movement breaks throughout the day. Materials: none. Instructions: 1. Schedule movement breaks throughout the day. 1. Encourage the children to participate in the movement breaks. 1. Allow the children to choose their own movements and encourage them to be creative. Adaptation: for younger children, provide pictures of movements to choose from. For older children, challenge them to create their own movement sequence. Case: Mrs. Johnson noticed that Michael was struggling to participate in group activities. She decided to create a sensory bin that was specifically designed for Michael's interests. Michael became more engaged in the activity and was able to participate in group activities with less anxiety. Conclusion: inclusion of neurodivergent children in a preschool setting is an important consideration for creating a safe and welcoming learning environment for all children. By incorporating activities that promote sensory exploration, social understanding, and movement breaks, teachers can create an engaging and inclusive environment for all children. Use the how-to activity examples provided as a starting point and don't be afraid to adapt and modify them to meet the needs of your children. Remember to provide clear instructions, a list of necessary materials, and suggestions for adapting and customizing the activities. Visual aids like Boardmaker and pictograms are powerful tools that can help young children learn and communicate. These tools use pictures and symbols to represent objects, actions, and concepts. By using visual aids, preschool teachers can create a more inclusive classroom environment, help children with special needs, and enhance the learning experience of all children. In this post, we will discuss how to structure and use visual aids like Boardmaker and pictograms in the preschool classroom, with 3 examples of how they can be used effectively. 1. Organizing daily routines. One of the most effective ways to use visual aids in the classroom is to help children understand daily routines. 1. Children thrive on routine and structure, and visual aids can help them anticipate what is coming next, reducing anxiety and promoting a sense of security. 1. For example, a visual aid can be used to illustrate the sequence of events in the morning routine, such as getting dressed, brushing teeth, and having breakfast. 1. Teachers can use pictograms or Boardmaker symbols to create a visual schedule that is placed in a prominent location in the classroom, such as on a bulletin board or wall. 1. As the day progresses, the teacher can move a marker or picture from one part of the schedule to the next, demonstrating to the children what is coming next. 1. Enhancing vocabulary development. Visual aids can also be used to enhance vocabulary development in young children. 1. Using pictures and symbols to represent words and concepts can help children grasp abstract ideas more easily, particularly if they struggle with language or communication difficulties. 1. For example, a visual aid can be used to teach children the names of different animals. 1. The teacher can show pictures of animals and label each one with its name. 1. This can be done in a group setting, with the teacher asking children to identify the animals and repeat their names. 1. Alternatively, this can be done in a one-on-one session with a child who needs extra support. 1. Supporting social and emotional development. Finally, visual aids can be used to support social and emotional development in young children. 1. Teachers can use pictograms or Boardmaker symbols to represent different emotions, such as happy, sad, and angry. 1. These symbols can be used to help children identify and express their own emotions, as well as understand the emotions of others. 1. For example, a teacher can show a picture of a child with a sad face and ask the children to identify the emotion. 1. The teacher can then discuss why the child might be feeling sad and what they can do to help them feel better. How to use visual aids in the preschool classroom. Here are some tips on how to structure visual aids effectively. 1. Use simple, clear images that are easy to recognize. 1. Label each image with a clear and concise word or phrase. 1. Use a consistent style and color scheme throughout the visual aid. 1. Place the visual aids in a prominent location in the classroom where children can easily see them. 1. Use visual aids in conjunction with verbal instructions to reinforce learning. In conclusion, visual aids like Boardmaker and pictograms can be powerful tools in the preschool classroom. They can be used to help children understand daily routines, enhance vocabulary development, and support social and emotional development. When using visual aids, it is important to structure them in a clear and consistent way that is easy for young children to understand. By incorporating visual aids into the classroom, teachers can create a more inclusive and open environment. Thank you for joining us on the Copenhagen Learning Designs Podcast. To continue your learning journey, we invite you to explore our wide range of educational resources available on Copenhagen Learning Designs' Amazon page. From e-books on workplace dynamics to leadership and entrepreneurship, there's something for everyone. Take action now and unlock the power of knowledge by searching for Copenhagen Learning Design on Amazon.com. Don't miss out on the opportunity to enhance your skills and drive personal and professional success. Copenhagen-learning-design.com